It's time for breaking bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's our go. Hey, it's time for breaking bread with Papa. Hey, don't you know? Hey, it's also a show. Hey.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Breaking Bread with Tom Papa. I'm here with my good pal, Kira Sultanovich. You look beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
I'm sorry I'm covered in dough.
It's not a problem, but I would like for you to, just say that up front so I'm not wondering, what is all this stuff splattered on Tom's shirt?
Why is Tom so gross? Thank you all for being here. We're going to have a fun time today. I would like to thank our two sponsors today. First, greenchef.com. Green Chef. These is good people. These people, whatever you want to eat and you want to make something, and you're like, how do I do it? What are the ingredients? How am I going to put it together? And then you're lying on the supermarket floor and you're kicking and screaming. You can live like that, or you can get help with the good people at greenchef.com. They send you all the stuff that you need. Stock up on functional snacks and clean beverages to energize you during your busy fall days. Shop the latest offering, Green Bundles, available at Green Market. Your one-stop shop for nutritious grab-and-go breakfasts, brunch kits, wholesome lunches, ready-to-eat snacks, and more that you can easily add to your weekly order. Go to greenchef.com/60papa and use code 60papa to get 60% off free shipping. 60% off plus free shipping. That's greenchef.com/60papa. Use the code 60papa to get 60% off plus free shipping. Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. We'd also like to thank the good people at nuts.com. Cashews, almonds, pecans. Do you say pecans or pecans?
Oh, pecan.
Pistachios, dried mango. Do you say mango or mango? Root beer barrels. The variety is vast at nuts.com. Right now, nuts.com is offering new customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $29 or more at nuts.com/papa. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com/papa. You'll receive a free gift and free shipping when you spend $29 or more. That's nuts.com/papa. Thank you for coming along on the podcast. I made baguettes this weekend.
Ooh.
I made regular bread this weekend. I was going to make biscuits and ran out of buttermilk.
Oh, yeah, that's kind of the main thing.
Yeah, so I didn't make those.
Very busy.
No, really. I was just knocking around. This is what happens when you're not on the road. We're going to Las Vegas September 2nd.
Wait a second.
What?
Is that this weekend? No.
No.
2 weekends. Okay.
I'm a little thrown by the, there were more weeks in August than I planned for.
Yeah, August for me feels like a jumble.
Right?
Like it didn't go 1, 2, 3, August 4th,
No.
August 5th. It was like August 16th, August 5th, August 3rd. It's just, I don't know why.
I don't know why either. But we're going to be there at the Wynn. We have a great show on September 2nd of Labor Day weekend, a great way to close out the summer.
That's a great room.
Then you and I are going to Tacoma. Very exciting. And what's the other one with Tacoma? It's Tacoma.
I know there's Portland.
It's south of Portland.
Oh.
Salem.
Salem. I know we're flying into Portland.
We're flying into Portland and out of Seattle. Right?
Okay. I don't know. I just saw there's one flight at 7:45 in the morning, and I just wanted to, kind of discuss.
That's on our way going up, right?
Yeah. I want to have open communication about
San Francisco
getting
and
up at 4
Salt Lake
a.m.
City.
Just if you could run that by, hey, how do you feel about getting up at 3:30 in the morning? How does that feel for you?
When would you have gone?
I don't know. Not 7:45. That means we got to
So
get there.
then you would have taken the 2 o'clock flight.
Oh, there's 2 flights?
Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I knew if I booked it from LAX,
No, we don't
then
want
you'd
that.
complain about that.
Of course.
So you want to fly out of Burbank, and there's limited flights.
What?
Yeah.
What's happening right now? I mean, I know you fly way more than I do, but I just feel like everything
It's limited.
is a little bit nutsos.
It is nutsos, and it's limited. But we just survived a hurricane earthquake event, so we're lucky just to be here.
Did you do anything exciting? Because we just pumped the water out of the pool, and that's it. That was all that really...
I have a magic pool that doesn't overflow.
I mean, we have a regular pool. No, it's not magic. What are you
I think
talking
it's
about?
magic.
What?
Because I hear about all these other people having to dump out water from their pool, and mine just stays right at the rim.
Come on.
Like a well-poured martini.
That's not... What?
I know. Magic.
Yeah, my husband went out into the rain, dragged my kids along, which they loved. They were gladly.
They were excited.
And is doing some cranking. You know, when a guy's out there in the rain, you just see like a big raincoat, and he's just cranking something and doing this. And he has, I'm just inside. Like it's, if it was a movie, it's like outside you hear the rain pouring, and then inside it's like violin music. And I'm just sipping a cup of coffee, and just my feet are up. I'm wearing a cozy little whatever.
What would have happened if he didn't crank?
He has this fear of as if like a tsunami, a wave is going to come and hit our house.
Into the house?
Yeah. I don't know what. You've seen our backyard. The pool is
Yeah,
really,
it's really far.
away. Yeah. Yeah. But
It really just rained.
It rained.
It rained.
And that's it. And my kids don't have school today because
Hilarious.
there were some drips and draps.
Then they can't possibly. And everyone's like, what you guys, but the hype really, it got, all my friends on the East Coast were like, are you okay?
Yeah.
It looks like hell.
Right.
I'm like, I don't know what pictures you're looking at.
You cannot look at any news because it's always
I know.
some guy wearing those fisherman galoshes up to his waist, standing in an intersection, and as a woman drowning in her, Toyota Corolla behind him, and he's like, "It's really bad out here," and that's one intersection
Yeah.
in miles and miles. And how huge is Los Angeles? I know Palm Springs got it bad. They
Yeah.
did. Yeah,
Yeah.
But-
so it's water.
it's water.
Would you like the stats, the devastating stats? You ready?
Oh God, was there like a dog in the LA River that drowned? Don't tell me.
0 deaths.
What? No, I want some deaths.
I know.
Come on.
I know. 0.
Come on. No, I need a few. I need like a dozen to make it.
The weird part was when the earthquake hit. That did make it. It was like a little extra.
It felt like Fonzie jumping the shark.
It was like I was in my
It's like,
office.
Is this season 4 of
It
this?
started rocking and
Yeah.
it kept rocking. The dog started barking. I was like, really? Is this what really?
Yeah, it's like when you're watching your favorite show. It's like, remember Lost?
Yeah.
When they started putting in that code? That's when I tuned out. I was like, oh, so there's also a code you got to put in for DARPA. What was it? I don't know.
Yeah.
It felt like,
It's
come
just
on,
a little
guys.
extra. It's like when I opened Instagram this morning and the only story was about a flesh-eating bacteria that killed a couple people in Florida and one in Connecticut and one in New York. I was like, I'm not paying attention to that.
Do you know I do have friends in back east who sent me a video saying, "Oh my God, I just saw your subway system is flooded," and I responded. I said, "That's Universal Studios." They sent me a clip of the Studios tour.
No.
Yes, where the water's coming and by the way, that's supposed to be a San Francisco Muni.
Yeah.
We've all taken the Universal Studios
Yeah.
tour, and I go, that is a theme park. They're like, what? We thought your subways are flooded. And I said, if the subways were flooded, that'd be the most action LA subways have ever gotten.
I think that the reason it's such a big story is that everybody is worried that the stars from their favorite show are going to be underwater. It was like, if there's a tropical storm in Florida, everyone's like, yeah, it's bad. But if it's here, they're like, the cast of Stranger Things is in trouble.
So I got a WGA email
Mm-hmm.
saying, if it's really rainy, please don't pick it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm an adult. Thank you. Who needs this email? I mean, God bless you. I'm in SAG as well, and I got the same thing. Like, hey guys,
Yeah.
there's a storm. Please do not pick it during a storm. Yeah.
I got it.
Yes.
I know how the world works.
I also take care of other humans besides me, and
Yeah.
Everything's okay, but I appreciate.
The full-on
And
panic.
they did that when it was 100 degrees too. Hey guys, we're taking an afternoon hiatus from picketing. It's going to be 100. Yeah, you don't say no more.
Right.
I wasn't planning on being out there at 100 degrees.
I got it. I'm
All
not a
the
baby.
Teamsters can drive on through because I'm not standing there. It's 112.
Oh my God. Yeah, it was a lot of hype. And it definitely, I mean, it was weird that we even had rain in August. It was kind of like, oh wow, I guess we are going to stay inside. My question for you, and I was thinking about it yesterday, was for us, it was you're inside, there's a storm. So we had crepes in the morning, and then we had chocolate chip cookies later on, and we had a lot of fun things to eat. And what did you do?
Is it because you don't think I am capable of fun?
I'm picturing you like, kids,
Time for
come
ribs.
on inside. Here's your hurricane jerky.
Oh my God. Well, I made my kids and some neighborhood kids that came over hot cocoa.
You did.
And it was an expensive, organic, not the cheapy stuff that's like full of corn syrup solids. It was like high-end,
Real
really
cocoa?
like.
How are the marshmallows?
Okay, so let me explain something to you.
There were no marshmallows.
I'll tell you why. I live with a feral child. My daughter is, I've told you this, I've already told you, it's like living with a raccoon.
Yeah.
She digs around in all the little things in the pantry.
Yeah.
Like these little teeth marks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, like when you go camping and you realize, oh my gosh, an animal
Something
got
was in
into
here.
Yeah, that's her. And she opened up the mini marshmallows bag and doesn't understand how sugar works with air. And they were hard as a rock.
Oh.
They had all gotten stale because they're in the back and they're rarely used.
Yeah.
Because
Because
we
you
haven't
hate
used
sugar.
Because I hate sugar.
Right.
That's why I looked at your stains and I was like, oh,
What did you
how
bake?
dare you? And you have some on your arm hairs.
arm, too.
And so I said, guys, sorry. And I looked at Claire.
Oh.
The marshmallows aren't good anymore.
Oh.
Claire. And she just kind of sunk behind the counter. So it was just
well,
hot
it's nice
cocoa.
that you had marshmallows there.
I did. I was going to make a bone broth soup. I know it's not exciting for you.
Ooh, nothing says comfort food like bone broth.
It is when it's a cold, wintry day.
So many
in
times
August.
when I was like a little kid and my mom was like, I'm going to make you mac and cheese. And I was like, can we have bone broth instead?
All right. You know what? They're fine. They are well adjusted.
I know.
I
was just thinking about you yesterday when I was eating the cookie. And I'll say, I woke up this morning a little cranky because I had a lot of sugar
You
yesterday.
overloaded your system, and now it has to detox.
Yeah.
My 8-year-old also had a slumber party over the weekend, Friday night.
You don't call them sleepovers?
Slumber, sleep. Well, you guys are like the East Coast. Like you call the beach the shore. It's
Right.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slumber.
Slumber party.
Slumber party.
Yeah.
I made them little mini heart waffles for breakfast.
Ooh,
I sat
out
there.
of what?
Some gluten-free flour that I got. I don't even know what it is. It's just a gluten-free mix. And stevia,
Ooh.
vanilla flavored stevia drops to sweeten it up with some cinnamon.
Oh, I think I saw a
Not a
recipe for those. They're
monster.
called flat waffles, right?
No, I put it in the waffle maker.
And
I have a waffle
aren't
maker.
they flat?
What kind of waffles do you? What do you have? A fist waffle?
I make a sourdough
Oh, here we
waffles, and
Oh, boy.
they're as thick as a baby's leg.
go. Why?
They're delicious.
Why do you need it that thick?
Because they're joyful.
That waffles don't need to be aggressive like that.
You ever seen like a Belgian waffle?
Yes,
Mm.
and it's too much waffle.
Is it?
It's too
They're
much.
so
waffle.
airy. They're light and airy.
Yeah, but
Unless
I'm
you have
not
gluten-free flour, and then it's flat and sad.
It was cute.
How thick was it?
They're like little waffle makers.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're whatever, a mini waffle maker.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, that's
With
good.
maple syrup on top.
No way.
I'm not a monster.
What?
I know you want to paint me out to be some sort
Wow.
of monster, and I'm not.
What's stevia?
I do a bit about how there is an alternative to butter, and it's called sadness. But it's the sad sugar.
The sad sugar.
The sad sugar.
I'm with you there. I don't need a lot of sugar. I had the salt thing, by the way, with your marshmallow thing. I needed salt, and my wife went and got it, and it came back solid rock. Just a brand new
salt? Oh.
Yeah, completely cannot open it. I mean, got it open, but nothing comes out.
I'll turn you on to my salt.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's from Utah.
Utah salt?
Yes.
What is it?
It's pure. Redmond's.
Yes.
They mine it
out of the salt
ground.
Oh, because of Salt Lake City?
Ooh, I didn't even put that together.
Or as you call it, Salt Lick City?
Salt Lick City.
That
was my nickname in high school, by the way.
Is that where it comes from?
That's a good question. I don't know where in Utah, but that might, I know it's like underground caves. And it's super pure and it's so delicious.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I get it in the supermarkets?
For sure. If you're a weirdo.
Where do you get it?
I just buy it online.
You do?
Yeah.
You ship it?
Yeah. Because I get big ones.
And do you feel like that your shipping the salt has caused the Hurriquake?
I mean, they probably had a lot to do with it.
Right.
Yeah.
I saw someone, I guess like a YouTube star, got shamed because she always talks about climate change and stuff, and she got shamed because she's wealthy now and takes her private plane places. So all of her fans turned on her.
Well, there is a little
Yeah.
bit of hypocrisy in that.
That's why we're wise to not act like we're trying to save the planet and just order salt from far away.
Let me explain something.
I order my flour that way.
Where do you order it from?
Utah.
Do you really?
Mm-hmm.
When we go to Utah for these shows,
Oh yeah, we're going to Salt Lake City.
We gotta pick up some salt and flour, and then we'll feel like we balanced it out.
And then bring it back with us.
Yeah, which is also on a plane. God damn it!
Ah,
How do you think it got to
we
your
might be
grocery
splitting up on
stores?
that one, by the way,
What
because
do
I
you
think I might
mean?
have to go to New York.
What?
Sorry.
I'm coming to New York with
You want to come?
Yeah.
All right.
What's in New York?
Come to Papa Live.
I don't even know what is that. It's
That's my radio show. You never heard of it?
I have, but which one?
Come to Papa Live.
You have so many.
I know.
You have a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
What has to go?
Nothing. Just letting you know. I don't know.
Do you feel like you
live...
get too scattered? Like I feel like I wrote out all of my jobs.
Yeah.
On an individual piece of paper.
Okay.
And it fills up the table. And it's spread too thin.
But you're getting it done, so
yeah,
you can do it.
And my kids are leaving next week. Wow. So I'll have plenty of time.
I just want you to post videos of you and your wife just sitting there staring at each other.
Yeah.
And that's it.
It's going to be so great.
That's all it is. Just
of course we'll miss them.
Of course.
But it's going to be we're kind of done with that phase. Is there any part of you that can see that even as a concept? You're so in it. You're so deep.
I'm in it. I mean,
there's no that didn't even cross my mind. It's going to happen at some point, but that point seems light years away from where you're sitting, right?
So I still check butts.
I don't like this part of the conversation.
When you're still checking butts, you don't feel like it's ever going to end.
I had a listener write in.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
A complaint?
Not a complaint, but they asked, what is she looking for?
All the answers.
Because you do
Some of your sourdough starter.
You do know that not a lot of people do this.
Well, you mean people or parents?
Parents.
Okay. I get it.
What are you looking for?
They also don't make bone broth.
What? Your kids are
I'm
stuffed
looking
up.
for anything.
Why?
And answers.
Why are you up there?
All right, I don't.
Just from the parent brochure,
yeah.
From the handbook?
Yeah.
You don't have to do that. It's not in the thing.
Sometimes you don't want to do it, and they offer it. And you can't say no. Yeah, my 8-year-old will offer. Can you look in my butt real quick?
Why?
Again, why? Why would an 8-year-old open a bag of marshmallows, eat just 2 little mini marshmallows, and leave the whole bag open to stale? Why? I don't know. They're kids. You can't say no. You can't reject them. You can't be like, ew, gross, you're weird. And now that's their thing for the rest of their life. My mommy said my butt's weird. People have to put things in it. Like, I don't want that.
No, but you do want them to walk around thinking, you know what? Maybe I should keep my butt to myself.
To yourself and your mom.
No.
Yeah. You have girls. They must have asked your wife to look at stuff.
I think this was a mom that asked the question.
Oh, well, then she needs to come to me directly, and we will take it.
I don't think in the parent playbook, I think it's not really a thing. In case of emergency, we've got something going on. As a regular, hey.
I don't trust my 8-year-old, and maybe you trust your children, and that's where we differ. I don't trust her.
To do what?
Anything. Honestly, she walked... I'm standing outside with our neighbors. Mm-hmm. We have a great cul-de-sac. Everyone hangs out. All the parents
Love
chat.
a cul-de-sac.
Yeah, the kids are riding their bikes, okay? And I jokingly say to the mom that lives right across the street from us and another mom 2 doors down, I jokingly say, hey, ladies, if my kids ever go to your house, check your pockets. Check their pockets. Check, you know what I mean? Like, make sure, because they're criminals, especially my 8-year-old is a criminal. Uh-huh. Just then, my 8-year-old, who was in the house directly across the street, comes out, and I literally see bulges in her pockets. And I said, what's in your pockets? By the way, for that one listener, that I didn't ask what's in your butt. Uh-huh. I said, what's in your pockets? And she pulls out, you know, those expensive stones that people buy for their homes. They look like
geodes,
quartz and stuff like that to decorate their backyard. She pulls out 2 and says the 5-year-old that lives there, let her have them. The 5-year-old doesn't know anything, number one. And I look at the mom and I go,
see.
Do you see what I mean? And I said, go put them back right now. And you never leave anyone's house with things in your pockets. I don't care. Unless it's your birthday or Christmas. Do not accept anything from anybody. Like, they're
My
just
daughter went
criminals.
through that phase. She was stealing from school a lot.
Okay. Yeah, mine does that too.
Yeah.
But it's always like, oh, so-and-so gave it to me. And I go, you tell them, I want you to act like you work for the city. I'm not allowed to take any gifts or presents. I'm not allowed to accept this. I'm a government official. Like, I want you to pretend you're a politician and you're not allowed to accept gifts or bribes.
Yeah, you're so far from
I'm so far.
leaving.
That's what I mean. And you know what? One of your other listeners emailed me directly.
Oh, yeah?
And I hope she's listening. Cheryl. And gave me, because I talked about SIBO, gave me all of her butt issues.
What?
Yeah. So it goes both ways.
What?
Yes.
That doesn't sound like both ways. This sounds like all your way.
No, she gave me, and I don't mind it, but she gave me a lot of information. I don't mind, Cheryl, okay? Email me anytime. But she was like, oh, here's what's happening in my pants. All right.
Well, you open yourself up. You attract things.
Up.
Yeah.
I open my butt up.
You open your butt up, and that's what comes your way.
I don't mind. I'm open to it. I like this kind of stuff. I could have been like a holistic practitioner. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't like blood and things of that nature.
No, of course not.
Oh, and speaking of my kid, on Friday, first day of PE.
Yeah.
Where they have to like get dressed.
Yeah.
Junior high. First time ever. Getting dressed.
Oh, getting changing.
And, although I have taken him to Korean spas and he saw a lot of dongs in the dressing room. My husband was like, I think he's going to have an issue. I think he's going to have nightmares tonight. But anyway, so he has been worried about it all week. All week.
Sure.
Finally, it's the first class of the day on Friday. He bends down to get dressed. And the locker above him, the kid opens it. He stands up. The corner goes right in his head. Talk about getting out of PE.
So he got out.
Blood gushing. He said he immediately went to put his hand on it, and he just saw blood coming down, and he went, ah! And then he goes to the nurse, of course, and they call me. And I see the name. You know when you see the name on your phone pop up of the school, and I answer, "What happened?" Like I always answer because I just get to it. Hi, we just want to, what happened? Just tell me. Oh, he he needs to go home, basically. It's a head injury.
Oh.
He needs to go home.
Brutal.
And, I go to pick him up. It's just crusted blood. First thing I
poor
said to
little
him,
guy.
anything to get out of gym, huh? And he just like looked at me like,
The whole experience of raising children is just constant worry that they're going to hit their head on a corner of something.
yes.
A coffee table, a locker, a door. It's just the worst. Did he need stitches?
No, thankfully.
That's
no
good.
stitches needed. My freshman year in college, there was a movie that came out where it wasn't a great movie, I don't think.
Ernest Goes to Camp?
Probably that, but that was an amazing movie. Where it takes place on a college campus, the dorms, the roommate tries to kill the other roommate because he found out you just get all A's if your roommate dies. Does this sound familiar at all?
No.
Okay, it wasn't that great. Anyway, my roommate saw this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it's not a coincidence. A few days later, we went to the library together, and she took me to a section that I'd never been to before. She's like, can you come with me? And I need you to help me find some book, and I have to, cite some sources, whatever, for my paper. And I was like, okay, why do you need me to come with you? I don't know. I can't find it. She took me to this section I'd never been to before, where the books were massive.
Yeah.
Massive book. They look like something out of Harry Potter, like some spell
Giant
book.
Bible
Yeah, it
spells.
was. I'm not exaggerating. They were so huge.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, I think what I need is down there. Can you check for me?" So I bent down to check for her.
Uh-huh.
She stepped up on a little ladder, and next thing I know, one of those huge, massive books, she dropped it on my head.
What?
I think she was trying to murder me to get straight A's. How is it that just 3 days earlier you were telling me about this movie and now I have to go to the hospital?
Did you have to go to the hospital?
Of course, I had a massive head injury.
Oh my God.
She tried to murder me so she could pass algebra.
Did you ask her? Did you
course.
try to murder me?
100%.
What'd she say?
She was a terrible person. If you're
She
listening,
was?
sorry.
Really?
You know you were. She was.
First roommate?
Yeah, that was my roommate in the dorms.
No.
Yeah. She was
Did
awful.
you know right away?
That she was awful?
Yeah.
100%.
Really?
She saw me. I'm 5'8".
Uh-huh.
She was like 5'2".
Uh-huh.
And by the way, I've been the same size since college.
Right?
I've worn the same size clothes.
Yeah.
And she said, if only you would lose some weight, we could totally share clothes. How would I wear your clothes? As a scarf? I'm 5'8" and you're 5'2".
You're a little person.
You're small. What am I going to wear? Everything is capris?
How was she able to pick up that giant book with her little hands?
I know. I think well, this is what she said. It slipped. This whole thing was a setup to help
why
you
were you
go
in that section?
In that section?
Yeah.
There's no books you need in this section, you idiot. And then you drop it on my head right after you watch a movie about how if your roommate dies, you get all A's. Come on.
It is such a weird thing because my second one's going off to school.
Yeah.
And it is such a weird thing so I'm just going to leave my home, and then tomorrow night I'll be in a single room with another human being I don't know, listening to them breathe as we go to sleep. It is a weird concept.
That's why, did you send your kids to summer camp? To overnight camp?
A couple of years.
Okay.
For a little bit.
Okay, so you train them. That's why you train your kids.
Yeah.
To share a space, a confined space with strangers and deal with their...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, she was my second roommate too. I
She
did
was?
have one.
The first one died mysteriously in the library.
The first one really did have a medical snoring condition.
Oh, God.
And she told me right off the bat. She's like, I just want to let you know. And she did not exaggerate. It was impossible, so I had to
Really?
get a new roommate. So this one that tried to kill me
It was just
my
so
second
loud?
one. It wasn't even
Joe, can you shut that door?
it wasn't even snoring. It was like she was suffocating every night,
really?
like almost dying. I was like,
like
I don't.
apnea.
Yeah, no, it was frightening.
If your husband needed a sleep apnea machine, would you
Oh yeah, he has
divorce him?
He has one of those pap smears. Yeah.
Oh, he does?
Pap machines, CPAP.
What's that like sleeping next to?
It's hilarious. He looks ridiculous every night. Every night.
So he's got to lie on his back?
No, he tosses and he turns, and then sometimes
With the machine on his
a little
face?
bit of air gets through, so it makes it even worse. It's like a wheezing.
So you can turn over with those things on your face?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I do a very immature thing where I pick my legs up and I slam them on the bed. Because it does
Just to
two
stir
things.
'em?
It gets out my aggression for being woken up,
Yeah.
and it wakes him up, and he kind of he's used to it now.
My wife and I are going through this thing where if someone has a issue, can't sleep, we leave and go to the guest room.
Yeah.
And that bed is amazing. Our bed is horrible. And literally, the last couple of nights, I'm trying to sleep. I'm having trouble falling asleep. My wife is snoring. So I just get up after struggling, go in there, and I'm asleep in 2 seconds.
Why can't you move that bed in your room?
My wife went last night, and she went up. There's something about going into that bed and and I don't know how much of it is the mattress, how much of it is just being alone.
Being alone.
I think being alone, because like there was a part of me last night that was, I heard her kind of fumbling, and I was like, maybe she'll just go to the guest room. And she did, and then I fell asleep.
Yeah.
It's hard being with another human being sometimes in the same bed.
Well, Mike has the fan on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need a fan.
Yeah.
At all.
Right.
It's actually awful for me. Because it's all I think about. Even my eyes are closed, and I'm like, it's spinning above me. It's all I think about.
Yeah.
And then he likes to crack a window open. He's all about fresh air. But then he also blasts the AC. So we have the AC blasting, a window open, a fan. It's just constant. It's just movement. He needs movement. And sounds.
And a machine on his face.
And I'm like, and then a little bit of air gets in. It's a nightmare. It's a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. We should not have to sleep in the same bed all the time.
I don't think we should
And
live
I feel
together.
like we have a good groove. Yeah, right. Are you looking to improve your life?
Yes.
Are you looking to maybe eat better? You can kickstart your clean eating routine this September with 80+ weekly options featuring nutritionist approved and foodie approved recipes. Choose from 8 meal preferences, including new, quick and easy, calorie smart, delicious discoveries, and plant-based options. I want to send this to my nephew. I really do. This is greenchef.com. I have a nephew who's trying to lose weight, and he's not a cook. He lives by himself, and it's a you tell him, like, just make chicken, make a chicken salad. That's like saying, build an iPhone from scratch.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
He can't do it. I got from Green Chef. They sent me chicken salad, like a Chinese chicken salad, and it came with all the ingredients. And it comes like there's produce and there's meat, and then there's all of the extra seasoning and stuff. And you put it together. It's so simple. You literally
You don't have to think about anything.
don't have to think about anything. Do you want to build a healthier eating habit this fall? We can help. Every Green Chef customer gets free session with our registered dietitians who can walk you through how to make clean eating work for you. Sign up and start your journey towards better health today. We're the #1 meal kit for eating clean. Feel your best during the busy season with delicious nutritionist I can't say nutritionist today. Approved recipes. Delicious, clean ingredients, no artificial colors, sweeteners, high fructose corn syrup. This is such a good thing. You should just do it. And if you go to greenchef.com/60papa and use code 60papa to get 60% off plus free shipping. That's greenchef.com/60papa and use code 60papa to get 60% off plus free shipping. That's Green Chef, the #1 meal kit for eating well. If you're hanging out at home and you're thinking there might be another hurricane.
Yeah. Great.
Right? You're like, wow, we have only had one in 100 years, but now another one's on its way. And you look in your pantry where your little raccoon child was, and you see there's hard marshmallows, and maybe there's no nuts. Maybe there's no pistachios. Maybe there's no dried fruit.
Time to stock up.
Time to stock up. Where are you going to go? Nuts.com. Go to nuts.com. Do you wish you could go to Willy Wonka's Candy Factory? Well, since that's not exactly possible, let me introduce you to an online version of Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. It's called nuts.com. It's a great site. You go to the site, anything you could possibly think of eating, classic candies like butterscotch, fudge, licorice, or you go healthy and just want some nuts. Maybe you want some peanut brittle. That's healthy. Cashews, almonds. Would you have a cashew in your house?
Would I?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll have one.
Would you have a jelly bean?
Yes.
What about a jawbreaker?
Oh, jawbreaker sounds aggressive.
Kids are going back to school.
Time to
Snacks
break
will be
some
flying out of the
jaws.
cabinets. Nuts.com is your one-stop shop for freshly roasted nuts, dried fruits, sweets, pantry staples like specialty flours, and more. At nuts.com, quality is a top priority. They roast their nuts and pop their corn the same day it ships, so they reach you deliciously fresh. Satisfaction is guaranteed. Right now, if you go to nuts.com, they're offering new customers a free gift with purchase and free shipping on orders of $29 or more at nuts.com/papa. So go check out all the delicious options at nuts.com.
I told you they have those party trays. You got to bring up those party trays.
Oh, yeah?
Those are great.
How did you get one?
You go to nuts.com.
And then you get a party tray?
Yeah.
Did you do this for a party?
I brought it to my mom's caretakers at her nursing home.
Ah.
Right? Because you always want to bring them stuff.
Yeah.
It's kind of like don't
Hey,
forget
here's
her
a
butt.
gift.
Another butt to worry about.
Oh, my God.
Come on.
You guys with the butts.
Part of it.
It's
They
not.
have to they take care of my mom. I want to feel like, don't forget my mom.
I love my
A
parents
little
to
extra.
death.
Yeah.
Beautiful people. I'm pretty sure, even if they were in trouble, I'll never see inside their butts.
I hope you don't because.
No, I won't.
Okay. Well, then you can afford someone to go into their butts. I had to take care of my mom's butt. When this was 2019, we didn't know what was happening, what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to do it.
No, you didn't.
Listen. Yes, you do.
No.
You can't ignore someone's butt.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one that started this, showing me that tattoo butt.
Oh, yeah. Full body tattoo. You don't have any tattoos.
0.
That's like the new cool.
That's right.
It really is.
Ooh.
It's really the new cool.
Would you be okay with your daughters getting tattoos?
One has 2 tattoos.
Oh, the older one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you do. I know you do.
I do.
And your wife does.
But I'm like a funny body. I'm like
funny body? What is
Yeah.
that?
I'm like, let me silence this. What are you ruining by putting a tattoo on my body?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean?
I don't think that's helpful.
You got weird
Yeah.
patches of hair,
Yeah.
little, saggy parts, dangly bits.
I have a friend
If
who
you put a tattoo on this,
it's okay. It might even make it better.
yeah,
Yeah.
room for improvement.
Yeah.
You take a young, beautiful 20-year-old, perfect specimen,
Yeah.
and you tattoo that. So,
Yeah. Do you need a skull on your upper arm?
yeah.
You're like already great. Yeah.
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 Do you need a Pringles can?
Whoa.
No,
That's
she
not
didn't.
what it
That's not
is.
what it
Oh
is.
God.
meaningful. They look nice. They're whatever. I mean, it is the culture. But I do feel like the new badass thing is to not have any.
I guess finally.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Yeah.
All
You should
right.
own it. And then when you get a little older and things are going south, then you get that full back tattoo.
I mean, that is, first of all, to explain to people what you showed me. It's absolutely every inch of this man's back, his arms, yes.
Yeah.
All the way, the butt, and I believe the top of the legs.
Yeah,
I mean, it just looks like
top thigh.
And then it's colorful, like it's all colored in. Which
Yeah.
I don't know anything about tattoos, but I'm going to assume that's double, triple the work.
Yeah.
Shaded and pretty and beautiful, like very vibrant.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Like a I want to say
painting?
well, yes. I was going to say like a parrot.
Like a
it's
parrot.
He did look like a parrot.
You look like a parrot, a
But-
tattooed parrot.
But why? That seems like a lot of time,
Yeah.
a lot of money, a lot of pain. I don't get that. That's the part I don't get.
Yeah, I don't. Well, here's the thing. There is a joy to the pain.
Why?
I don't know.
See? That's how
But there's something about the activity of the that is satisfying.
that's where you and I see. I have a butts thing and you have a tattoo. Like I
I
could
only have a
not-
couple. I would get more though, because like I said, what am I doing?
I have no desire. Zero.
That's why you're cool. I'm giving you the
I
cred.
appreciate that.
Really?
Thank you. I'm so square.
There's
I'm
a
cool.
purity. Yes, there's a purity to it.
I wish there was a purity to not wanting edibles or, like all my friends are like edibles and we're micro shrooming and we're, all
Yeah.
this stuff. I think we talked about it
Yeah.
last time.
I was micro shrooming yesterday during the hurricane.
Wow.
It's nothing. It's like you've had, a different cup of coffee.
Okay.
There's a little something to it, but not much. I am enjoying it.
All right,
I'm
well-
wondering why, though.
Empty nester.
No, why do it? Like, I guess it's just to mellow you out, little stress-free. It does kind of seem to linger. Like, the next day, it seems to linger.
Yeah.
And you're just a little less anxious, a little more focused,
Yeah.
maybe.
But then
I don't know.
Then do you need more? Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the way I saw it described was you do it one day, then the next day it kind of lingers, then the next day is a normal day, and then you do it again.
And the next day you do ketamine.
There isn't, you don't really, it's not like you're high.
No. Okay.
Yeah. But I'm not sure why to continue doing it. Like to fix what? Right?
All those papers on your desk
Yes.
too.
It is, you know what? I mean, that is kind of why maybe that's helping me look at all of those jobs
Right. Yeah.
and be like, what can I eliminate? How do I focus and get this out of here? You know what I mean?
Maybe give them to your nephew before he makes that Chinese chicken salad. Here's a little microdose. I know you're overwhelmed
Yeah.
by all these ingredients. You can do it.
Yeah. Do you meditate?
Not officially.
There's no judgment.
There's no judgment, I know, but no. I will when I do a yoga class. I find that is my meditative state.
You still doing a lot of yoga?
Yeah, twice a week at least.
Really?
I try to do more, but
Hour and a half?
it's an hour class that I take.
Hour class?
Yeah.
So like half yoga?
Yeah.
Hour and a
good.
half's long.
Hour and a half is too much.
It's too much.
I'm so busy.
Yeah.
All I'm doing is now thinking about like, oh God, the post office. I just have too much.
Are you ever the person that leaves during the asana at the end?
If I have to,
Yeah. Because you'll do the whole class and then there's like 10 minutes of lying on your back and...
But I would love to do that. I got my dad into yoga.
Oh, yeah?
And it's hilarious.
Is he...
It's just so fun to listen to him. Today they make you stretch your back, and I tell the lady, it's stretched. Like, yes, you have to do it every day. Like, he doesn't understand, like,
Yeah.
every day. It's
Right.
like, I do this yesterday. Let's go. Something else. Pop, just follow what she's doing.
So it doesn't sound like it's mellowing him out.
No, I think it is. He actually really likes it.
It is the best thing you can do.
One of the best things.
Right?
The other one is if you go to nuts.com. It's the second best thing. No, it is. I wish my husband would get into it. And I wish
It's
they
so good.
made it part of school.
Yeah.
You know, my kid's going to do square dancing.
It's a physical activity, but it also has the mental benefits.
Yes.
It really, you now that we're saying it, you don't need microdosing if you're doing yoga twice a week.
Well, I do hot yoga. Remember I wanted to drag you to
I
one of the
know,
classes?
but I sweat so much during regular yoga. I'm a pool.
I know.
The idea of it being hot
Yes.
makes no sense to me.
You're literally squeezing your pancreas out.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Really?
Yeah, but I can never sweat too much. There's no such thing for me.
Yeah, no, I don't mind. I just don't. I should try it. I'll try it. I was so good when I didn't have a radio show, when I had fewer jobs. I would go at 9 o'clock 2 times a week, and that would go 9 to 10:30.
And then you slept great.
Slept great. Mm-hmm. Posture was great. Everything was great. Everything was better.
You're going to do it more now that your kids are both at college.
Yes. Because this is what I keep saying. Because at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, I don't have to worry that someone's going to call me with an emergency pickup at karate.
Yes, that's exactly it. And
Yeah.
you and your wife should do it together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's teaching again.
Oh.
She's back teaching.
Oh.
So she's probably going to be exhausted.
Yeah.
Her thing was to do, with her teaching schedule, Pilates at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay.
5:30, because it was the only time to get a workout in.
All right. She's not Tom Cruise. Come on. You should be sleeping.
She should be sleeping.
You know, you ever well, how does Matthew McConaughey keep his physique up? And he will at 4 o'clock, I get up and take a cold plunge, and from 4:30 to 5:45. I think Mark Wahlberg recently posted his thing. It literally is 4 a.m. I meditate for an hour. That's literally what he wrote.
Yeah, he gets up at like 3.
Yeah, to work out and meditate and then do a run.
His Instagram is pretty great. Have you watched his Instagram?
Yes.
It's, here's my clothing line, here's my tequila, and stay prayed up.
He has a little, I don't know, you're Catholic. What are those little things that you...
A little altar?
Yes. That
I
you
don't know
kneel
if it's
on?
at his house.
Yes.
It is?
It is. He said it's at his house. And he kneels, he's like from 6:45 to 7:15. I do 15 Hail Marys or whatever. He's is
hardcore.
Organized. Now, again, that could all be for Instagram. But he's posting it.
He's posting his nonstop with his little workout clothes, and he's in the gym. What's he called? Like the 4 o'clock club or something. And he goes to the gym, and then it's like, whenever I see guys like that, I'm like, you know what they're not doing? Writing. They're not writing.
Well, but that can't be.
He doesn't have to write. He's a movie star.
Right, but that can't be.
You know when he was really so great?
When?
Ted.
Oh God, yeah.
The little stuffed bear movie with Seth
really
MacFarlane.
Yeah.
He was so good in that. He really.
Have you been watching Seth MacFarlane's Oroville? Did I already ask you about this?
No.
Yeah.
It's good?
No.
Oh, no? Really?
It's okay.
Oh.
It's okay. I was expecting more.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Watch it. It's fine.
All right.
It's okay.
God. We could be those people.
Get up at 4 a.m. and pray?
Mm-hmm.
No. No, thank you.
I would be... They're not writing and they're not doing stand-up sets at night.
They're not
He's
going
to
on
bed at like 9 o'clock.
They're not going to Burbank at 6:45 in the morning.
What's in Burbank?
We're flying out of there.
Oh. I figured early flights you'd be good with because you're a mom. You're up. You're going.
I'm up. I'm going. As long as I check all the butts. What happened to you?
Joey, my chair just...
What happened to you? Oh, my
Joey.
God.
I didn't do that.
Joey, what happened to the chair?
There you go.
This was a lot of fun. We got to go.
Time?
I did have a good time. Did you?
Always.
When we go to the Wynn
Mm-hmm.
in Las Vegas, are we going to gamble this time?
I hope this makes me cool too. I don't gamble.
Neither do I.
Oh, we are coolest.
So cool.
I'm boring.
I know.
I'm really, really boring on the road.
Me too. That's why
That's why
get
you
along.
probably take me, because I don't cause any drama.
The most excitement is where are we going to have coffee before we get.
Weren't we talking about this? Like Bert Kreischer, the comics he brings with him, like
Yeah.
he'll knock on their door at 3 a.m. and make them like drink.
Be in a
do
video
a
and-
keg stand.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I couldn't even imagine.
No. What would you do if I knocked on your door when we're in Tacoma? I knock on your door at 3 a.m. and you open it and I'm there with my
Bread.
phone getting ready to do a video.
Be like, you got to eat this bread, 3:30.
What's going
chug,
on? 3:30.
Chug,
What's going on?
chug.
Would you just shut the door?
Absolutely. I wouldn't even open it. I would not even. I would call security.
What if I wake you up at 4 a.m? Mm-hmm. Our flight, because I don't think our flights are not early.
They're not bad.
In between, they're like
No.
10 o'clock.
It's fine.
If I wake you up at 6, we're leaving the hotel at 8. I wake you up at 6 and say it's time to get prayed up.
I was not expecting that. No, I'd rather do
Just
a
for a
keg
half
stand.
hour.
I'd rather do a keg stand.
Why won't you pray with me?
What are we going to pray about? What would we? I want to hear you pray. You went to Catholic school.
I did.
All right. Well, how would you start it
All
off?
all I got is the Our Father, and then throw in a couple, forgive me for any of my sins, and then can you get me back on TV?
Oh, I'll do that prayer with you. We can do a get back on TV.
The Our Father unlocks it,
Yeah.
and then you get a couple asks,
Okay.
right?
Do I have to, like, when I speak to Jesus, does he have to know I'm a Jew, or can I just slide in?
I
like
think
a
you can just slide
+1?
in.
Can I be a
He
plus
does-
one?
He's not judgy,
Okay.
except when he's smiting you. But I never know. Do you have to say it out loud?
I don't know. You tell me.
Or can you just do it in your head?
Oh.
And if you are just doing it in your head, does that mean that he's hearing all your other thoughts?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, exactly.
So then maybe you do have to say it out loud.
Maybe. Or maybe there's like an opt out, like on iPhones.
Mm-hmm.
Ask not to track. Can you ask Jesus not to, like, can you put a piece of tape over
When we're at
the camera with Jesus?
When we're at the Marriott, Courtyard Marriott,
Oh my God, you spoiled me.
in the lobby,
Mm-hmm.
I think we should just do it out loud.
We should just start praying.
Pray out loud,
Mm.
not in our heads. Because I don't want to just have you. I'll be thinking that you're thinking about other things, unless I hear you saying the prayers.
Did I ever tell you how there was a couple sitting next to me praying before a flight took off?
No,
Yeah.
out loud.
Yeah.
See, they did it out loud,
They did it out loud.
saying what?
Just please, Lord God, our Father, our Savior, keep
Uh-huh.
us safe on this flight to Albuquerque. You know what I mean? It's like, and I'm just sitting there and I'm looking around to see if anyone else hearing this. And I'm looking, because I'm in the window
Yeah.
and I'm looking to the other aisle and I'm trying to make eye contact, like,
Yeah.
a flight attendant walks by, excuse me, hi. And they got the rosaries and they're doing,
Wow.
like, frankincense, like a
Wow.
priest down an aisle, like everything.
Yeah.
Full on praying.
What about the Orthodox
Oh, jeez, don't
Jews
give me.
with the sponges on
Yeah,
their
the
head?
box.
Yeah, the box.
Yeah, I know.
And the rocking.
It's not okay.
That's not okay at the gate.
No.
I mean,
and
I
they
get that
do it.
I know, I get that it's helping you, but it's making us nervous.
It's what can you give us the words? Can we join in? And they don't want you to join in. That's
No.
the thing. Jews are like, stay out.
Yeah.
Get out and stay out. And when you fly out of Israel, which I have several times, everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
And it's normal.
What's the box?
I think it has like a little secret, like some sort of little secret message in it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a chick, so they don't want you to know.
Oh, you're not
women
allowed
can't-
to
yeah.
know. Right.
I can always call the vice president of Judaism, which is Avi Lieberman.
And he'll tell you what's
He'll
in the
tell
box.
me what's in the box.
What's in the box?
But yeah, it's very off-putting.
Well, we won't go to that extent. We'll just whisper our prayers on the
Okay.
flight when we're
Yeah.
about to take off.
Who do we pray to? Fran Drescher
Ooh.
to get back on TV.
Well, I think we have to just go with a uniting God.
Oh,
Catholic, Jewish, just the big G, the OG.
but which one?
Well, in the Old Testament, it was a shared one.
Oh, I didn't know they shared it.
Yeah,
Oh, why can't we go back to those days?
it's just God.
It's just a God?
It's just God.
Okay. The other day, my 8-year-old asked if God sits like on a cloud up in the sky. And I said, well, what do you think? And she's like, maybe. And I go, you're wrong. I said, nope, absolutely not. Wrong answer. I'm the worst. I might be the worst. I don't know.
Well,
Worst mom ever? Maybe.
We'll change it when we're in Tacoma.
Why? What's happening?
Oh, we should pray in Vegas. I bet there are chapels.
Oh,
That's
for
where people go
sure.
get married.
Yeah.
We'll just go to get our, what does he say? Stay prayed up.
Prayed up.
Drink my tequila. It's a weird message. This was a lot of fun. Go to tompapa.com. Look up all of the dates. As we mentioned, we're also going to San Francisco and Salt Lake City, Tacoma and Salem and Las Vegas. That's a lot of dates. We have a lot going on.
I know. It's a busy September.
I know. All on the West Coast. Very exciting. Also, huge shows coming up in New Jersey at the NJ Pack. The biggest show we've ever done in the home state of New Jersey. So make sure you come out for that one. 4 ounce. We got it.